Greetings, this is TFB Gamer's Mighty Clegg, and tonight I am joined by TFB Gamer Damo741, also known as Thunderberg. Greetings.
Greetings, good evening.
How are you doing?
I'm not doing too bad, yourself?
Not too bad, not too bad. Right, what we're going to show you now is another of our We Suck series, and the gameplay footage was amply provided by Damo741. What are you playing here, Damo?
Well, I'm playing a game of Halo Reach at the moment with a game on Firefight. Obviously, I'm not doing too well in the game as I haven't played it for a while, but I don't know what to say. Sorry, I suck at this.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Not only does he suck at the game, he also sucks at the commentary. So, tell me, what is your favourite weapon in this game? Why do you use it? And what do you prefer, game-wise?
Well, it'll have to be the battle rifle for a start, because it's the most all-round weapon on the game that can be used against anything effectively, including the hunters. But in a game like this, you want something that can hit a mass amount of them, like the target locator, but you can only get that after each round's completed.
Fair enough, so 2 shots, one weapon.
Pretty much. But it has a great thing of hitting in a wide area, so you can get different kill streaks and different multi-kills like the all-famed Kilimanjaro and Killionaire for getting so many things, about 40 in one hit.
40 in one hit? Oh, nice. Like there we go, ladies and gentlemen, get 40 kills and become a Killionaire. Not as good as a billionaire, millionaire or trillionaire, but hey, you know, you do what you can. So I see you got a couple of hunters out and about here. Favourite tactic against these babies?
Get right behind them, wait for them to attack and then sidestep. And as soon as you get in behind, just pop them in the back.
So you're a man of the shooting them in the back. Have you never got thought about shooting them in the throat? One hit kill very usually, especially with the sniper rifle.
Well, I did actually manage to pull that off with a battle rifle later on against one of these, but that I didn't realise I could do that until Wayne said so.
Wayne, and that would be a TFB gamer St. Wayne, who at this moment in time is sat in the background laughing his absolute feet off.
Hello.
Well, there we go. You probably heard that, and he's just going to ruin the commentary completely. So, right, you've kindly gone for the sniper rifle, and hey, look, the hunter's backing off. Now, let's be perfectly fair here, Damo. Why didn't you just zoom in and take a few shots in the face?
As I say, this was before I knew about shooting him in the neck. I didn't think you could actually do it at this time.
So you didn't really play Halo 2, Halo 3 beforehand, because Halo 2 was the way you first figured out that if you shoot them in the face, you could kill them very quickly.
Well, that was thanks to Halo 1, when you didn't realise you could actually do that. It just kind of got into the system of sidestepping and just shooting them from the back for the...
Well, you could shoot them in the face in Halo 1. It's just not many people did it because they were a lot nastier back then.
Yeah, but I think there's one thing this video shows is I'm not actually a very good shot.
Which is why it's part of the You Suck at the Game series. To be fair though, ladies and gentlemen, TFB Gamers St. Wayne is the one that does this normally, and we felt a bit of variety would be helpful.
And there we go, Hunter's just smacked me halfway across the map.
Well, that's because you were stood in its face laughing at it. That is the proverbial way of taking out your wedding tackle and dangling it in a lion's mouth and then smacking him with a wet towel.
To be fair though, I couldn't think of a better way to have my first death in the game than to be hit by a hunter. If I was to be hit by a grunt and die that way, that would be very embarrassing.
That would be very funny. Right, you've got a battle rifle and you're doing crap against these guys. No offence, but surely 2 shots they're dead usually, headshots. Why are you not shooting them in the face?
No, I am shooting them in the face, it's just that these brutes, they're actually wearing helmets, so you have to hit them a couple of times first before you actually expose the face.
Before you expose the face, fair enough. So, anybody who's playing the old school games, any tips, tricks or ideas?
Shoot like crazy and hope for the best.
There you go, bullet chuck.
Right, I would actually not just bullet chuck like an American. I would actually shoot him in the face a couple of times, then maybe whack him in the head just to finish him off.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, TFB Gamers St. Wayne has got off the couch.
Oh yes, or maybe use an assault rifle to take his shields down quickly, then use the battle rifle to one-shot him.
So you're a fan of dual weapon to take them down?
Pretty much, yeah. Throw a load of bullets at him really quickly to take shields down, stroke armour off, then just one shot with a battle rifle or sniper rifle to the head. Goodbye.
Well, I've got to be honest, I've always been a fan of the battle rifle, especially since Halo 3.
Yeah, I have been. If they've got no shield, it's ridiculous with the headshots and such.
Though, to be fair, I think we can all agree on this. Halo 1 pistol for the win.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
I think everyone can agree on that one.
I think we can all agree on that one. Yes, that's quite correct.
Yeah.
So I see you're having a problem with the grunts here as well,
No,
Damo.
in fact, I'm actually taking them out quite superbly with the battle rifle. I only have problems as soon as the brutes get involved.
Well, your shields dropped like a proverbial stone there.
Right into the water it goes and blop.
Yeah, definitely. The fact that we've got no hilarious kills, ladies and gentlemen, just goes to show that this man has more jam than the proverbial jam making company. Right, ladies and gentlemen, this is TFB Gamers Mighty Clegg, St Wayne and Damo741. We're heading off. Thank you for listening to what can be described as our worst commentary ever. If you liked it, please subscribe.